So a little bit of history around special education. Truly, it's a young field in our country. So FAPE, a free and appropriate education, is the minimum standard for children with unique needs in the U.S. And the needs need to be provided for in a public school in the least restrictive environment, in the LRE. So those are two, and there's so many acronyms in special education, but those are the two that you really will hear a lot of and need to familiarize yourself with: FAPE and the LRE, a free and appropriate education in the least restrictive environment. And those special needs, those unique needs, should be addressed by your child's individual education program, IEP. What speaks to IEP teams is IDEA and FAPE and LRE. When you're able to speak their language, that's when you're able to see more movement. So if you're having difficulty, I would always encourage parents to refer teams back to FAPE. If there's a concern, is this service or the lack thereof in agreement with FAPE? If you're able to use that language, you're going to definitely see more movement. So definitely keep that in mind. Mistakes that parents make as being too aggressive or too assertive, and this type of advocacy stance can backfire as well. If you are seen as a bully, if you are, name calling at IEP meetings, or if you are questioning people's degrees. I mean, I've seen, advocates and parents, shoving papers at tables and such things. The team is going to lose some respect, and it can adversely impact your ability to advocate for your child. So being too aggressive is also not a recommendation. Another tip is to send a thank you email to your team. Even if it's been contentious, at least the team has spent the time and energy to engage with you. You want to try to keep the business relationship positive. So send a thank you email. I mean, even if you just only have a bare minimum, something to thank them for, just thank them for being there and showing up and engaging for 2 or 3 hours or whatever. That's a courtesy. It's also, whenever you engage with your team, I encourage families to email after any kind of a verbal interaction and say, I just want to confirm what I understood you say today was whatever it is. And now email that to the teacher so that gives them the time and space to say yes or no, that's true. And that gives you written documentation that you will be able to use in your case if needed. And sometimes you need that because, you're not able to find a point of agreement. And so you end up in mediation. You don't even realize it. And so then you'll have those things written and documented.